Hi, Andrea Lambert here from sunny Arizona. I wanted to share with you, a friend of mine brought up an interesting comment. He wanted me to do some videos about like specific ingredient or nutrients that you might not realize are in particular foods. So you're going to probably hear a lot more videos about that. But I just wanted to just mention in general the difference between a plant-based diet, eating plant food basically, and eating food out of packages and the processed stuff and the things we aren't really designed to eat. And when we have to cook when we cook our food, we're losing nutrients. So when you think about the difference between what is in a hamburger versus a salad, there's a lot missing, a lot of nutrients that you are not getting when you eat a hamburger. There's no way for bread or cheese or animal flesh to have enzymes once it's cooked, to have the proper amino acid structure. The cooking coagulates proteins. That's why enzymes don't make it past 118 degrees. They are designed to function, below that temperature, at body temperature. And that's how we should be consuming all of our food. But the big thing I just want to make clear before I get into doing this series on specific foods, I try to avoid doing anything specific and dialed in, because nature works in synergy. Everything works together. You need all the nutrients in the apple in order to absorb all the nutrients that are in the apple. When we start taking things out, we can get some benefit, like I'm thinking malic acid from an apple. The malic acid helps break up stones. If you just eat apples all day for a couple days, you're gonna shrink any stones in your liver or in your kidneys. People use that as a preparation to the liver gallbladder flush, and so that's a benefit. But over the long haul, if you're eating hamburgers every day, you're losing out on very, very needed antioxidants, enzymes, just such an array of antioxidants you can't even believe. We don't even know about them all yet. They recognize a lot of them, but haven't had even a chance to study them. There's so many. Plants offer our bodies like a second immune system. We're taking in all of their power and life. And when we do that in an uncooked form, we're getting the maximum nutrients in the minimum amount of food, basically calorie intake. So then we don't have to worry about, gaining excessive weight, trying to get all the nutrients that we need. Because remember, when food is cooked, the studies show 83% of the nutrients are lost. So that means you have to eat a lot more food. And that equals calories, that equals excessive weight. So I'm going to get into more detail later, but I wanted to plant that thought just to get the ball rolling. And I'd love to hear your comments, because that'll help me really dial in on the next, tell me what foods that you would like to know more about. For example, spinach, it has omega-3s and a lot of protein. It's a really power-packed lettuce. Romaine is the king of lettuce. It has a little bit of everything, but you wouldn't get a lot. Kind of like an apple has protein, amino acid form of protein. Watch my protein video. That's the form we need, but it's a little bit. You'd have to eat, a bucket of apples to get the same amount in a serving of broccoli. So, and yes, broccoli has a lot of protein, more than animal flesh. So we have to let go of all the myths, and don't worry if you want to have a steak here and there. That's okay. You can do that. But the majority of the time, you need to be eating what you were designed to ideally consume and assimilate, and that's plants. Love yourself more. Talk to you again soon.